And if you break it down, on average, not a year like this, on average, you're paying like $40 to $50 per plow if you have like an average small residential driveway.
Right.
So it's $175 a month. Divide that by 4, it's $40 a plow.
Right.
I don't know.
Which is like way better. Half.
Literally half.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know any other plow guy that is insured and has a business license that will come out to your property and do a per push plow for less than $80.
Yeah. It's about $80 to $90.
Yeah.
For push. If it's commercial, you're
Right?
$250 to $450.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
And
like for like small commercial.
right. It just depends on the property.
Yeah.
And so, so I kind of came into that market of I want this to be affordable for people.
Right.
I want to bring people to the market that have never paid for snow plowing before, that are just sick and tired of it. Because like I think a lot of people can afford $175 a month.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's reasonable. For us, it makes sense because we can do 80 driveways. I can do 90 or 100, but like an employee can do 75 to 80 driveways in a night, which is like a 10-hour period.
Right.
So we can like rock and roll. But anyways, so yeah, I came into the market with that. Initially, I was going to do per push. And then I talked to that same guy, Cameron Hogate, and he was like, dude, do not do per push. You're going to either lose money or you're going to make a bunch of money, but either way, it could be really bad for you. And I was like, okay, so what do you suggest I do instead? And he was like, well, we've always, for our commercial clients, because he didn't really do a ton of residential,
Right.
he always, he was just like, yeah, we just do like a contract. Yeah. And so it's this amount for the season divided by this many months. And
Right.
he did 6-month contracts. I wanted it 7 because it brought the rate down. So we're averaging it out between 24 and 30 plows divided over 7 months. So it brings your rate down, basically. Right. Initially, that's how I did it too, there was a limit on plows. So it was like you could only get 24 plows in the year, and then you'd have to pay per push, but it would be $40.
Right.
So you'd get the discount. And then I kind of thought about it after this last year, and I was like, is it really ever going to snow more than 30 times in a year?